not train up on this. Oh. Okay, so I have three persons online. Hold on, baby. Why you can't play now? What did you say live? But I'm just not seeing. Hi guys. Good night, one and all. Okay. Hold on, hold hold on. Hold on, but I'm seeing it. Why? Good night, one and all. Hi, Andrea. How are you, darling? How is the family doing? I hope that everybody is doing okay. No, guys, I'm seeing I have 8 persons here. So, unless you guys comment, I won't see the persons who are in our audience tonight. All right, try it and see. Yeah, so unless you guys comment, I won't be able to see the persons who are actually on our live tonight. We trust and hope that everybody is doing okay, and I'm gonna just wait a little bit to see if anybody else will join in. But as you join in, please hit the share button so that other persons may benefit from this information that we have here. All right, so because it doesn't make any sense we keep the information to ourselves, right? We have to pass it on to others. And some of the information that I'm about to basically bring across, we might know some of them, we might not know some of them, you know, and us as parents, we are willing to learn, all right, and willing to know more about tips in raising our kids. All right, so as you join in, please drop a comment in the comment section so that I'll know the persons who are joining in with us tonight. All right, I promise you guys, this go live won't be a long one. We just have a few tips here, and I just thought of them as being very important, and that's the reason tonight we are about to share this bit of information. All right, so as you all know, it's Child's Month, and today is Children's Day. All right, I'm hoping that we all yes, I'm hoping that we all treated our kids on, especially on this day. All right, yeah, they're supposed to be treated for the entire year round, but you know, today is Children's Day. All right, so as you join in, please hit the share button and then just drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know the persons who are tuning in with us tonight. All right, so the first tip I have here, it says, warn your child or children never to sit on anyone's laps, no matter the situation, including other relatives and friends of family. All right, so this here, it is self-explanatory. They're warning us for us as parents to let our kids know not to sit on anybody's lap, no matter what the situation. Because when I come to the realization, gone were the days when, I wouldn't say us as parents, because I was a child then. Yes, so gone were the days when our parents back then were basically worried about our girls or their daughters, right? Yes, and that is a fact. But now it is such a serious time where parents on a whole, we have to be also worried about our boys. Because honestly, we are living in perilous times, and Sometimes we are living around some persons, whether it be family member, close family friends, they just cannot be trusted. Alright? Definitely. So that's number one. Number two, now it says avoid getting dressed in front of your child once he or she is 2 years and older. Learn to excuse them or excuse yourself. And I've come across parents who basically said that several times, that, they don't see any problem getting dressed in front of their kids. But honestly, I'm an old school, and honestly, I know getting dressed in front of your kids, it's just a total no-no. It is just a total no-no. We have here Denise. Welcome on board, Denise. We have Lola. We have Sophia. Yeah, Sophia Russell. Welcome on board, just the same. And yes, so getting dressed in front of your kids, that's a total no-no. For some parents, they said that there's nothing wrong with it. But in my opinion, I think there's something wrong with it. You understand? You can't allow the child to basically, in other words, in our Jamaican terms, force rape. You understand? Let them grow timely and let them enjoy their childhood. It doesn't make any sense trying to push on adulthood on them before time. Alright? So the best thing for us, not to get dressed in front of our kids. The third one says, never allow any adult refer to your child in the intimate way as my wife or my husband. This includes my man or woman, my boyfriend or girlfriend. And guys, this one, it is self-explanatory. Hi Jerry Taylor, hi Angela Hines, welcome on board. Yes, so this here, it is self-explanatory, because I've come across persons who would have said, not basically to my child, but to other kids. They would have referred to them as what my husband or what my wife. You understand? No. They're saying here that it's intimacy, right? And it's not supposed to happen. And us as parents, we have to take a stand, and let the kids know that anybody refer to them as my husband or my wife or my girlfriend or boyfriend, it is totally wrong. Alright? It is totally wrong. The other one here, it says, whenever your child goes out to play with friends, make sure you look for a way. Whenever your child goes out to play with friends, make sure you look for a way to find out what kind of game they play. Because young people now sexually abuse themselves, the other word is that masturbation, and influence others as well, or do to your child what's been done to them. Alright, so sometimes kids on a whole, they would have loved to basically go out and play with their friends. But it's best for us as parents to ensure that the type of games that the kids are playing, it's kids friendly. Yes, definitely. And also as well, we because even sometimes some of our kids would maybe want to have like play date or whatever it is, but us as parents, we have to make sure that we instill certain values in the kids. Alright? Exactly. So, number 4, the fourth one, it says, whenever your child goes out to play with friends, make sure you look for a way to find out what kind of game they play. Number 5 says, never force your child to visit any adult he or she is not comfortable with. And also be observant if your child becomes too fond of a particular adult. That is number 5. And it basically speaks for itself. Because sometimes, whether it be family or family friend, sometimes us as parents want to maybe run an errand or anything like that, and then we have to ask a neighbor or some family members to basically stay with our kids. But listen, if the child says, "Mommy and Daddy, I don't want to go over there," do not force them to go. They have their reason why they don't want to go. Alright? And it's best if we sit and, have a basic conversation with them just to find out what the problems are. Some kids aren't outspoken, while on the other hand, some kids are outspoken. So if, for example, you have a child that is not outspoken, there are so many ways that you can basically get around that child for that child to say something. You understand? So as it says here, if they don't want to go to that relative or that friend's house, do not force them to go. Yes. The other one I have here, it says, once a very lively child suddenly becomes withdrawn, you may need to patiently ask lots of questions from your child. And I'm not sure if you really get the full understanding of what this is saying. Because you have some kids who are very lively, who are very active, who are very, I wouldn't say talkative, I would say maybe smart, and they're very observant and all of that. And what this is saying is that once your child is lively and the child suddenly becomes withdrawn, the child suddenly becomes at a point in time where the child just want to sit by his or herself, and they just don't want to talk to anybody. Listen, check that child out to see what exactly is happening. And number 7, yes, number 7 is the last one I have here for tonight, and it says, carefully educate your grown-ups about the right values of sex. If you don't, society will teach them the wrong values. Also, teach your children the proper names of their private area. You understand? Because in previous times, even now, you have some parents call the private part some names. You actually wonder where those names comes from. Alright? So they have here, some persons call it PP, some persons call it Cookie, some says Little Willie, some says Poo Poo, and all the other stuff. Alright, so it's best for us to teach our kids the right names of their private areas. Alright, so I've come to the end. I promised that this go live wouldn't be long. So I've come to the end of another go live tonight. Alright, and as we continue to celebrate our kids for Child's Month, let's continue to instill the values in them that they know what is right from what is wrong. Alright, and once they know what is right from what is wrong, we are going to have less problem. Exactly, we are going to have less issues to deal with. And remember, it starts from home, and they're depending on us to protect them. Alright, so have a good night, everyone. Blessings to you all, and stay tuned to our page. Alright, God bless you. Bye bye.